Hello and welcome. My name is Patty Loughlin. I am one of the teachers here at Berkshire Yoga Dance and Fitness, and I am so happy to welcome you to our No Sweat Yoga practice. This is the Lunch Bunch. We practice at noon times on Tuesday. No Sweat is a gentle flow series, and it is designed for everyone. So I'm glad that you're with us. I want to mention some tools that we'll use during our practice time today. So I have a small blanket that I've rolled up to create what would feel like a bolster. This one's pretty short. If you have something like this, or I've even created a little bit stiffer bolster with two floor mats rolled together. See what you have. Be creative. See what you can find around you in your environment that might be useful as a tool. And then this is a yoga strap, but if you don't have one, then a bathrobe tie, a sash for a bathrobe, a gentleman's necktie. I've used the strap from a handbag. I've used a belt, something that you can use to help reach around your legs and your feet when we're down on the ground. So while you go ahead and pull your tools together, I'll mention that Berkshire Yoga is totally committed to offering you quality yoga classes and strengthening and training and bar classes throughout this time apart, this quarantine season. And we would appreciate if you are able to support us in any way at all. There is a PayPal indicator on our website. You can contribute to the studio, you can contribute to individual teachers, whatever is possible for you. We understand all of us are going through difficult times, but again, Berkshire Yoga Dance and Fitness has been committed to you to bringing quality exercise and strengthening programs throughout this entire quarantine season, and we will continue to do so until we're able to open up again. So hopefully you have your tools now. I'm going to take the bolster and put it underneath my bottom, my seat. We're coming into what is called Sukhasana, a seat of sweetness. And by that I mean your hips need to be higher than your knees. Now, if you want to put your legs straight out in front of you, if cross-legged is available to you, perhaps there's a variation that's called hero pose with your knees to the side. That might feel good for you. Again, the seat of sweetness. It is a seat of comfort. So we're not cutting off the blood flow, this main artery at the top of the thighs. We're allowing the body to be at rest. Let me back up just an inch. See if that's better visually for you. So come into a seat of sweetness, a comfortable seat. Wherever you are in your home, I hope you've made for yourself a sacred space, a special space. These are challenging times, and all of us are being challenged by our environment. Some are moms and dads at home taking care of schooling and feeding and nurturing children who are completely out of their element. Some of us are alone in our apartments and missing human contact in whatever form we could possibly get it. It is challenge, and that's all being stored in our bodies. So thank you. Thank you for making the time to take care of you, for coming to your mat to practice. We are, as I'm filming this, it is Sunday the 17th. We are looking at the beginning of opening in phases, in stages here in Massachusetts. And so that's a challenging time too. What will open? What won't open? Will it work? Won't it work? We are all in a very different place. Thank you for coming to yoga. Take a moment, put your hands palms up or palms down on the top of your thighs, wherever they feel comfortable. Allow your eyes to close or bring your gaze down to the ceiling. All right, now tells you how upside down I am. Bring your gaze down to the floor. And just allow your body to settle. The word yoga means to yoke, to connect body, mind. And so we come to a place in yoga where we allow body to take the lead. We allow our bodies to inform our movement, to guide our movement, and to lead us. Sometimes the mind pushes very hard on this body to go, to do, to be, to take care of, to get up, get down. In our practice today, we will listen to body and what it needs and what feels nurturing and comforting to body. As you settle into this seat of sweetness, I'll invite you to a gentle rocking motion forward and back, left to right, what feels good to you. Don't force your body to do what it doesn't want to do. As if no one was watching, because really no one is. What would feel good? How would it feel good for you to move? Just maybe a bit of flow here. A bit of softness. Allowing shoulders to roll back and forth, open and shut. Maybe bringing shoulders up and down. I'm not sure what time of day you're watching. It is early morning right now. And so I am just waking this body up, letting it know it's alive, listening to its cracks and creaks and niches, allowing the body to speak. Nourishing, comforting, gentle. Bringing compassion to your practice. Can we bring compassion to these bodies of ours? We've asked so much of them over the past few weeks. We've brought them to places they've never been before. And then come back to center. Allow yourself to root down through two sit bones, equally balanced, really comforting. Imagine with your mind's eye that there is a laser beam of light and it is running the length of your spine. And then it is coming off that root chakra, the base of the tail of the spine, and it is descending straight into the ground beneath you, wherever that is, no matter how many stories up you might be in a building. Just envision laser light connecting the base of your spine to the earth beneath you, into the core of the center of the earth, connecting you to that energy, connecting you to that flow of gravity, that energy field that is Mother Earth. Bring your upper body rocking motion into stillness. And let's turn attention to breath here. Pranayama, life, force, energy, the energy of life. We know that now more than ever before. The appreciation of the value of the breath. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale out your mouth with a sigh. Inhale through your nose. Let it go through your mouth. And your next inhale, bring your arms out to a T. And the exhale, bring your arms up to moon and stars. Now keeping your gaze straight ahead, your eyes can be closed or open, doesn't matter. Just allow that reach for moon and stars to start at your fingertips and extend through your wrists. Feel it through forearms and upper arms. Feel it through your shoulders. Inhale, lift through your shoulder. Exhale, bring your shoulders down, set them down. Inhale, lifts, starts with the fingertips, extends through the shoulders, all the way to the midsection. Sit bones are still grounded. Exhale, bring those shoulders down. One more time, inhale, fingertips reaching. Lungs lifting. Exhale, shoulders come down. Let your arms come down by your side. Blow it all out. Let's start shoulder rolls. Let's start with the right shoulder. I will mirror you. Right shoulder up, back, and down. Left shoulder up, back, and down. Right shoulder up, back, down, left. Use the breath. Inhale, up. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, up. Exhale, back and down. Right, back, down. Left, back and down. And pause. Just shake it out. Shake your shoulders out. Just let them roll. Again, inhale to that big letter T, palms face forward. Exhale here. And roll your wrists. Inhale, exhale. Make some noise. Pause. Next inhale. Fingertips reach for the moon and the stars. Gaze is straight ahead. Inhale, fingertips reach. Lifting, lifting, lifting. Exhale, shoulders set. Inhale, reach. Shoulders set and the exhale. Inhale, reach. And shoulders set on the exhale. Arms come down, drip them down by your sides. Let it all out. Gently, 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 leading with your chin. Just bring your upper body forward. Keep your sit bones grounded. Just come forward a wee little bit. Back up through center. Exhale, let your body lean a little bit backwards. Sit bones grounded. Inhale, lifts up. Exhale, reach forward. How about putting your hands down by your side, palms down, just for support. Exhale, inhale, lifts us up. Exhale, lets us roll back just a little bit. We're trying to keep the spine straight. So this is a big upper body move. Inhale, lift. Relax in the center. Ear to shoulder. We'll start on the right side again. Remember, I am mirroring you. Inhale, right ear, right shoulder. Exhale, up in the center. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder. Exhale to the center. Inhale, ear to shoulder. Exhale, center. Inhale, ear to shoulder. Exhale, center. Don't push this any further than neck muscles want you to allow it to go. And center. Ear to shoulder, back to center. Exhale, ear to shoulder. Inhale, lift. Exhale, over. Inhale, lift. Pause here. Inhale, drop chin to chest. Exhale, lift your chin up through center, maybe up towards the ceiling. Mindful of your neck. See what it feels like. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, up to the ceiling. Inhale. Chin comes towards chest. Exhale. Back to center. And again, just relax, roll, shake. Allow some free flow movement here. What feels good? What feels nurturing? Opening up these neck muscles, opening up shoulders. And pause. Inhale one more time out to that big T. Palms facing forward. Relax here, breathe. Inhale, exhale at your own gentle pace. Feel the air moving around your body. Feel the space you occupy. On your next inhale, palms up to the ceiling. Let your palms touch. Anjali Mudra, that gesture of prayer. Gesture of honor and recognition. Down the front center line of the body, releasing your thumbs. Bring your Anjali Mudra to heart center. Let your chin drop to chest. And pause here. Listening to body. Something we don't do a lot of in the normal cycle and rhythm of our day. But here on the yoga mat, we come to pay attention. We come to connect to the wisdom of the body. The wisdom of the mind of the body. Body has a mind and a wisdom and a guidance. We just need to take the moments to listen. We set an intention when we come to yoga to practice. And an intention is not so much a goal as a guide of what the body needs today. What does body need? Compassion, kindness, gentleness, loving kindness, non-judgment. What does body need to let go of? Fear, anxiety, doubt, worry, concern. There is so much swirling around right now. Listen to your body. Listen to the guidance of body wisdom. And then I'll invite you to bring your elbows together and let your hands open up like a flower. This is Padra Mudra. This is the gesture of openness, of willingness to receive, of willingness to be open to maybe just being open, being willing to be open to be open. That might be more than enough today. Back to the Mudra of Anjali, allowing your heart to receive your intention. And if no word or thought or idea came to you, let that judgment go. Let that worry go. Body will speak. And if you and I are willing to remain open, we will hear what body needs. Maybe during the practice, maybe during the day, maybe during the walk this evening before the night closes in. Maybe in a dream, body will speak. Allow your hands to come down by your sides. Once again, let's just shake this upper body out. Give it some wake-up time. If your seat of sweetness no longer feels sweet, don't hesitate to change it. Move around. Nothing in your practice should hurt or cause discomfort or cause twinging or pain. The yoga practice is designed to nourish your body and allow your body to rest into the poses. So when the seat of sweetness no longer feels sweet, change it. Move to a different position. And then here, hands in front of you. On an inhale, lift your arms straight up. We're going to turn to the right and bring the arms down. One in front, one in back. Gaze is sideways. I'll keep my gaze forward so that I can engage the sound system we're using here, but you bring your gaze to the side and allow body to settle into this movement, waking up the spine. So we woke up the neck and the shoulders, and now we're moving down. Thoracic spine between the shoulder blades, lumbar spine a little bit lower, maybe to the sacrum, keeping those sit bones grounded. Don't allow one cheek to lift up or the other. Keep that square, balanced seat. Gaze to the side, allowing the whole body to feel the breath, the movement of air, the flow of air, nourishing, waking up, blood flow, cell movement. On your next inhale, arms come up. Exhale through center. Shh. Inhale down to the left. Hand in front, hand in back for support. Gaze to the side. Again, counter opening this spinal cord from top of the neck all the way down. Base of the tail, sit bones are grounded. Evenly breathing, gentle flow of air. It's going to open up that left lung, moving the rib cage away and opening it up. Little compression. Opening up the lungs, allowing each side to breathe with a little more space. Inhale up. Exhale here in the center. Shh. Inhale down. Again, awareness of the rib cage opening, allowing the lung to have a little bit more space, a little bit more openness, a little bit more room for the breath to come through. Sit bones are grounded. Body knows this position now, recognizes, feels a little more comfortable, a little more open into the twist. Inhale up. Exhale center. Shh. And down. On the left side now, again. Awareness of the opening of the rib cage, the opening of the thoracic spine, lumbar spine. If there is a part of you that is not feeling comfortable, then back off this twist. Don't make it as deep. Come here. Come to this position. Come to this position. Come to this position and walk it back gently in increments. Find the spot where you can feel the sensation of opening the spine. Do not move into anything that feels hurtful or painful. There is no gain in pain. This yoga is meant to nourish and comfort. Inhale up. Exhale center. Shh. One last time down on the right. And again, can you feel, is there a difference in body? This is our third time through on this side. Does that feel a little more open, a little more comforting, a little bit more graceful? Gazes to the side. Breathing here, front body. Feel that air flow down through the front body. Inhale up. Exhale, center. Shh. One last time. Down on the left. Awareness of the body in motion. Awareness of the wisdom of the body opening up a little more each time. Inhale up. Exhale, center. Shh. This time bring your hands down in the middle. Let's walk straight out. So walk towards me, keeping that flat back, jaws parallel to the floor. Don't let your sit bones lift up. So as soon as you feel the sit bones lift up, push back just a little. This is a long spinal stretch. Leading with the jaw, breathing all the way down, all the way through. And then allow your chin to drop towards your chest. Don't tense up through the shoulders. Don't let shoulders come up towards the ears. Keeping shoulders down, keeping that long stretch in the back. Allow your chin to drop towards your chest. Now round through the back. You drop your elbows to the floor. Feeling this stretch all the way through to the base of the spine, to that tail that we've got connected by gravity to Mother Earth. Breathing across the back body. So now we've got a nice wide open thoracic spine. And the lungs are attached at the back of the body. I always forget that. I always remember the front, lungs at the front. I forget the back. Breathe into the lungs at the back. Feel your back expand. Big inhale through the nose. Into back body. And then let it out through your mouth. Big inhale through the nose. Across the back body. Out through the mouth. With a sigh. One last time. In through the nose. Across the back body. Let it out through your mouth with a sigh. Palms are down. Lift up your elbows. Lift up your chin. Long straight spine. Walk your hands back. One more time. Inhale to a T. Exhale, moon and stars. Inhale, palms touch. Anjali Mudra. Chin to chest. Gratitude is the word that comes to mind for me today. Thankfulness. Take a moment. Let's rearrange ourselves a little bit here. We're going to come into Dandasana, seated staff pose. So your legs go out long on the mat. We're looking to create that long straight spine with a neutral, natural curve. For me, this is best accomplished with a little bit of a blanket under my tailbone. Doesn't have to be a lot, but that drastically changes the position of my back. When I don't have this under me, I can feel I start slouching, I start curving. With this little bit of support from a blanket, just a wee bit of a blanket underneath my tail, it's much easier for me to maintain that natural curve in the spine, that wonderful support. So seated staff pose as important as mountain, because shoulders line up over hips here. Sit bones are square to the earth, balance. And the support of the spine is so nourishing and so comforting. So I encourage you, play with that blanket, play with this tool. Try it without it, try sitting and see how you feel, and then try it with. See if that doesn't line your own spine up in a much more natural, comfortable way. So we're going to continue with our long, straight spine stretching here. Knees are soft, feet are relaxed. And we're going to walk down the legs with a long, straight back, jaw parallel. And as soon as you feel that you're starting to curve here, then stop. Stop your walk. Your gaze is straight ahead. Again, I'm facing towards the camera so that my voice will be clear enough, hopefully loud enough for you to hear. You should be looking straight out over the top of your feet. Relax your shoulders. Don't let them creep up towards your ears. Let your shoulders be relaxed. If bringing your elbows in towards your knees helps, if that feels better, if that feels more nourishing, use that. Use that technique. If arms straight out works for you, don't lock your elbows. Just use them as a gentle support and guide. We're opening up here, lower back, sacrum, all the way into the top of the hip flexors. On your next breath, we're going to walk back up these legs. Walking up, walking up. Now bring your hands out to the side, either side. Resting on those hands, open up through front body. Now you can do this by bringing your shoulders back. You can do this by lifting your chin up. Again, being mindful not to let the shoulders creep up into the ears. We don't want this. We want this big, straight, open front body, open rib cage, open heart center, anahata. Chin can go straight ahead, up a little towards the ceiling. Again, mindful of your neck and your neck muscles. On an inhale, let the chin lead the way, fingertips pop up, and again, walking down the legs. Walking, 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 walking. Until you feel like that lower part of the back can go no further. Now feeling it through hamstring stretch. Knees are soft. Using the elbows for support if that helps. Hands to mat. Again, keeping shoulders down. Gaze is straight ahead over the top of your feet. Stretching, opening now, reaching a little bit into the top of the hip flexors. Next inhale, walk back up. I hope you're breathing the whole time we're in this position. Yes, please tell me. Not holding your breath. If you're holding your breath, stop. Let it go and breathe. Again, here, hands come to side. Shoulders are down. Where is it comfortable for your neck muscles to move now? This is enough. This is opening rib cage. This is opening heart center. This is great. Chin lifts slightly. As long as the shoulders don't come up towards the ears, that works. Play with it. See what it feels like this time. This is our second time here. Maybe a little more flexion, a little more space. Breathing, 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 breathing. On your next inhale, use your fingertips to help engage the core. Moving forward. Now this time we're going to round down. So the top of the head, the chin are going to lead the way. Hands are on shins, but we're rounding through the back. Allowing your head to come towards the top of your knees. Towards, operative word. What does that look like? What does that feel like for your body? Non-judgment. Not allowing yourself to go to that place that says, oh, I should be able to do this, or I should have been able to do this, or I used to be able to do this. Don't let that go. Don't engage that conversation. Allow your body to be what your body is today and love it right where it's at. Now this time on the inhale, we're going to unwind the spine. We're going to come up not flat back. We're going to come up vertebra at a time. So again, using your hands for support. Elbows are back. As if we could lift this wonderful mechanism up just a vertebra at a time. Bring your navel towards your spine. Engaging the core here helps with the lift. Oxygen in the lungs helps with the lift. Slowly, take your time. Now the shoulders, thoracic spine is coming up, neck, head, arms, reaching for the sky. This time, lift your chin up, look up. Palms touch, Anjali Mudra, central line of the body. And shake it out. Shake your legs. To allow your upper body to get comfortable again. It's a big, big stretch. Let's go wide angle here. So again, if it feels better with a little bit of blanket under your bottom, use that. If this is comfortable for you, then adjusting, adjusting, adjusting. I'm going to bring the right foot in. Again, I'm mirroring you. Left foot is out, foot is flex. Right arm up on the inhale. Exhale over. Sit bones grounded. Inhale up. Exhale down. Feel the motion of the oxygen in that lung, lifting the arm. And the exhale, allowing you to stretch over. And the inhale, lifting you up. And the exhale, bringing you down. Inhale up. Exhale over. Now here, just stay in this spot and breathe. If it's available to you, look out. Just peek out under that lifted arm. Look up towards the ceiling. Feel the motion within the spine, the rotation of the vertebra. And your next inhale, bring your gaze back forward. Another inhale to lift us up. And exhale to let us down. Switch sides. Left foot comes in. Right foot goes out. Foot is flex. Inhale up. Exhale over. Sit bones grounded. Don't let that cheek pop up. It wants to, I know. Mine does. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale lifts. Exhale brings us down. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Sit bones grounded. Pause here. Breathing, breathing, breathing. That whole side body opened up so nicely. Peeking out under that lifted arm if it's available to you. Gaze comes forward. Inhale lifts. Exhale brings it down. Legs come out in front. I'll go sideways. Shake them out. Just shake your legs out. And let's lower down onto the mat. Take your time. Have your sash or your necktie or your belt or whatever you're using nearby. Have your blanket, your bolster nearby. Take your time. Slowly, slowly. Onto the ground. Go. Allow your legs to come out long. Let your body readjust to gravity and the pull of gravity. Interlace your fingers, release your pointer. Arms go up overhead. Point your toes, reach and stretch. Inhale, reach and stretch. And relax. So we're reaching with the pointer fingers, the steeple fingers. We're reaching with the toes. We are stretching this body as long as we can possibly make it. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, release. Inhale, stretch. Release. Arms come back down by your side. Feet come close to your bottom. Stand up on your tippy toes. Hands to the top of your knees. Release your feet from the mat and just roll right and left here, gentle. Nice and easy. Massaging that lower back. Massaging top of the hips. And pausing. Bring your right knee in towards your chest. If using the sash or the belt helps, then please, it's the tools of the trade. Use what you need to help your body settle into, yield into the pose. Just bringing that right knee close as you can to your chest. If it's out here, that's perfect. Listen to your body, non-judgment. Not saying, I should be able to do more, I should be able to do it better. What is body able to do right now, right here, in this spot? And then allowing that right foot to go straight up. Let your sash come around the sole of your foot. So my left foot is on the mat close to my bottom. My left knee is bent. I'm going to put my left hand on my left hip flexor. Keeping that left hip on the ground. Pulse the right foot towards your face. Gently, easy, soft. Soft pulsing moment. Not a wrenching, stretching, pulling. Gently pulsing. And then pause. Now, allow this right foot to come out towards the right, keeping the left hip down. How far can you go? How far does it want to go? How far is it comfortable to go on the right without lifting the left hip? The minute that left hip starts to roll off the mat, back up. It's too far. And then pulse here. Pulse. Easy, gentle, soft movement. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Back into center. And pulse. Let the sash go. The foot come down. And again, bring knee to chest. If the sash is part of that for you, use it. Then bring that right knee out towards the right, whatever that looks like, whatever that opening feels like for you. Just moving through the hip flexor, opening up that right knee, right side. Back to center. Let's put this right foot up on the ceiling just for a moment and roll this ankle out. Roll it in the opposite direction. Point and flex and point and flex and point and flex. Bend the right knee, right foot comes down to the mat. Straighten out both your legs. Let them go long and shake them out. Both feet come back towards your bottom. Left knee comes into chest again if using the sash is helpful. Just bringing that leg in as far as it wants to go. Paying attention to the comfort level of the foot and the leg and the hip and the knee. So much at work here. And then allowing the sash to come around the sole of the foot. The ends of the sash go into the left hand, right hip flexor, right foot down on the mat, right knee bent up towards the ceiling, and pulse that left leg. May feel totally different. More flexible one side to the other, less flexible one side to the other. Depends on how we walk, on how we sit, on how we cross our legs, on how we hold our groceries, on how we carry children, babies, puppies, kitties, anything we carry, how we lift it, how we hold it. Breathing. And pause. Again, keeping the right hip down. Open the left leg out to the left. When you feel the right hip start to move up off the mat, that's far enough. And pulse. Back into center. Letting the sash go, bringing knee to chest or using the sash to help make that happen comfortably, easily. Then letting left foot go up to the ceiling. Let's roll this ankle out. Let's roll it in the opposite direction. Let's point and flex. Point and flex and point and flex. Knee comes into chest one last time, down to the floor, up on tippy toes, hands to the tops of your knees. Let's stir them around this time. Last time was windshield wiper. Let's make a big circular motion here over the top of the hips, around, and again, use the sash if it helps. Makes you feel more comfortable in this rolling motion, use it. Knees to chest, pause, reverse the direction, make the circles go the opposite way. And pause, feet back down to the mat. So I want to do a little core work here today because that's a place where I'm feeling like I'm not doing enough work lately. So take your bolster, whatever you've created as a bolster. Now I want you to do a crunch, just a flat out crunch. And remember, nobody's watching, so whatever you do is absolutely 100% right. So this is a crunch for me, right here. And then I want you to get the bolster underneath your shoulders so that you're supporting that crunch. So you basically get your body into its crunch form with the support of the bolster. Making sense? I'm hoping. Okay, so we're crunched. What I'm finding here is my head is hanging off a little bit, so I'm going to use this second bolster to support my head, because that's not the goal. It's not to do neck damage. Okay, there we go. So now I'm up in that crunch mode. Let's bring our feet wide on the mat and bump your knees together so that you're not twinging or arching lower back. Lower back should be flat on the mat here. Crunch, lower back flat. Arms straight up to the ceiling. Now we're going to bring them over on the right side and lift here. Up, left, up, right, up, left, up, right, up, left. Up in the center, bring your hands down by your belly and pause just for a moment. So the purpose of the crunch support here is to engage the center stomach muscles. It's very easy to use different muscle groups when we're lifting and holding and supporting, but when you do this, you isolate those center muscles and it makes them do the work they're supposed to be doing. So it's important. Arms up overhead. And let's just go towards our legs. Inhale up. Exhale down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. One more. Up. Down. Hands relax again. Let your body settle in and receive those practices. Receive that muscle move down the center line of your stomach muscles. Sometimes we never get them isolated enough to do what we need them to do. And so they don't work as well. This is me talking to me. I hope you know that, right? This is me hearing what my body is saying. And you know what you're not doing is isolating your stomach muscles. So know that. Arms up. One more time through the right and left. Use the breath here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Sit bones, stay grounded. Don't pick up those cheeks. And pause. Allow yourself to come down off your crunch. Move your bolsters, your blankets, your pillows, whatever you're using, just off to the side. Down onto the mat. Keep the feet wide on the mat and the knees bent. That keeps that lower back pressed up against the mat. And again, like we did when we were seated, if it helps you to bring the blanket just a little bit under your tailbone, what we're looking for here is a nice straight flat back so that you can't slide your hand underneath it between your back and the mat. There's no space. If that blanket helps, use it. Right hand goes on the pit of the belly. Left hand, heart center. 3-part yoga breathing is a very deep, controlled breath. Inhale through the nose, presses down on the diaphragm, which expands the belly. Fills the ribs, fills the top of the chest. The lungs come all the way up underneath the collarbone. Exhale comes from the top. Rib cage. Exhale, pit of the belly. Bring the navel to the spine at the end of this breath. Let's try it. So your hands are in place so that you can feel the volume and the movement of the breath. Inhale through the nose. Rib cage. Top of the chest. Exhale, top of the chest. Rib cage. Empty the pit of the belly. Bring the navel into the spine. Relax. Inhale. Rib cage. Top of the chest. Exhale. Rib cage. Pit of the belly. Navel comes into spine. Relax. One more big full breath. Rib cage. Top of the chest. Exhale. Rib cage. To the belly, inhale, and navel to spine, allowing navel to sink down in. And relax, let it all go. Shavasana is yours, my friends, the most important pose of any practice. Allowing the body to let go, allowing the mind to let go, allowing the body to receive its practice, its muscles strengthening and stretching and energizing, and you just relax. Whatever you need to make that position comfortable for you, Shavasana should be a completely comforting position. A blanket under your knees, bolster under your knees so that your back stays flat. You can roll over on right side or left and snug up in a fetal position. Use a blanket, use a sweatshirt, use your socks. Whatever position you choose, allow yourself to be warm. And then just let go. Think of the most comforting, relaxing spot you know. Perhaps it's at the ocean, in the mountains near a waterfall, at the lakeside. Perhaps it's a spot in your own home, in your own place that you've carved out for yourself where you just go to relax, wherever that is. As you close your eyes and settle into your Shavasana rest, allow your imagination to take you there. Allow your toes to relax and your feet, your ankles, your shins and calves. Allow your knees and your thighs, hamstrings to relax. Let your body settle into that spot, that favorite, comforting, nourishing spot. Allow your hips and your belly to relax. Rib cage, lungs, heart. Allow your heart to relax. Your shoulders, upper arms, forearms, wrists, fingers and hands relax. Let your neck and your jaw relax. Cheek, temples, forehead. Allow your whole body to feel relaxation come over it. Gentle breath of air all the way to the top of your head. And you just let go. On your next in-breath, wiggle your fingers and your toes. Bring some motion back into your body. And then wherever you are, whatever position you settled into, I invite you to move to your right side or your left, whichever is your favorite, and come into fetal position. So snug up here just for these last few moments. Keep your blanket over you. Keep yourself warm. Allow your body to rest in the position of birth. Body remembers when we were brand new. That memory is stored inside, deep inside us. And we use it here as we come to the end of our time on the mat, as we come to the beginning of our time back into the world. To remind ourselves that we are brand new right now. You and I are not the same as we were when we started this practice today. We have changed. We have renewed, we have restored, we have moved, we have stretched, we have strengthened, we've lengthened. It's not the same body anymore. And so we use this position to remind ourselves in our heads and in our hearts that we're brand new right now. And we can take this brand newness with us into the world. Take a moment, gently, easily bring yourself up into seated. The head comes up last. So shoulders, so neck, but always the head last, gently and easily. And then just come into a comfortable seated position one last time. We'll take a big breath here, arms out to a T. As if we could hold the whole world. Because in truth, we really can. One last time, arms up to the moon and the stars, pulling in the energy from above. I don't know about you, but I need all the extra energy I can get these days. Palms touch. Down the front center line of the body. Anjali Mudra, the gesture of honor and recognition. Thumbs release. Hands to heart center, chin drops to chest. You are unique in all the world. There is no one like you. There never has been. And this world, this brave new world we are walking into, needs you. It needs your light. It needs your energy. It needs your strength. It needs your wisdom. It needs your gifts, your unique gifts. Holding hands to heart center reminds us to give love to ourselves, to honor ourselves, to be aware of, to accept in ourselves the unique gift that we are. It is my honor. It is my great privilege to share this journey, this brave new world with you. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here. Blessings, blessings on your day and on the week ahead.